Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Cooking with Rich. Today we are going to make one of my favorite spring dishes, salmon stuffed tomatoes. We enjoy this, honestly, any time of the year where I can get a decent, beefsteak sized tomato, something about yay big. So what this is we are going to take some delicious whole fillet salmon, which I cut into 1-inch cubes. Let's put that in here. To this mix, we will be adding part of an onion, maybe a quarter of an onion. Quarter should be good, and I don't like using the top like that, but I'll just throw that in the garbage. I try and do a sort of a rough chop, not too large because it's going to cook in the dish. So we're just going to dice up some red onion, and I love red onion. You can use any onion you like. You like white, you like yellow. I happen to love red onion. So we're going to actually put this right in to the mix. To that, we're going to do a couple of cloves of garlic. And honestly, it's just so much easier to smash them. Smash them and just give them a quick chop. Again, you don't want this too big because it's going to cook while it's in the tomato, in the oven. So it's not going to be pre-cooked. So the smaller the better. Nobody get a big chunk of garlic that's raw and probably too hot for the palate, but some people might like that. So into this, we are going to add 3 cloves of garlic, like so. So I used a whole fillet of salmon, which I skinned and cut into the 1-inch cubes. Got about a half of a large onion, 3 cloves of garlic. We're going to use some fresh basil and some fresh Italian parsley. And quite honestly, I just like to make a quick chiffonade with the basil. That's nothing more than just cutting it into strips. I kind of put them on top of each other, roll them up, and then just nice little ribbons. And we're going to just put that in there. And anytime you can use fresh herbs, don't be afraid to use the fresh herbs. I gotta be honest, it's so much nicer than the dried. You really taste the herbs. And if you don't have it, you don't have it. There's nothing wrong with dry herbs. I just prefer, the fresh when it's available. I'm gonna do the same thing with some flat leaf parsley. Just nice rough dice. And let's see. Into the bowl. There we go. In there, we are going to do some fresh cracked pepper. And be as liberal as you like it. And I'm going to use a little bit of pink Himalayan salt. From there, I have about a cup of breadcrumb, which is already seasoned. Not too much. You really want the fish to stand out. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to push that off to the side. We're going to take a tomato. We are going to gently cut the top off. Now you can just see, we're just going to run a knife. I'm just using a paring knife. The key to this is just trying to get the inside taken out without really destroying the tomato. And pulling it out like so. The more we can get out, the better. More room we have for that delicious salmon mixture. Okay. And it's going to look just like that. All right, so I'm going to do the other 4 I have here because I have 5 nice sized tomatoes, and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. And let's see what we got here. To this salmon mixture, going to use some good olive oil. Enough to really make sure it's coated. And then you want to mix this. You want to be gentle when you mix this. You don't want the fish falling apart. The key to this is keeping those big, beautiful pieces so that we can stuff our tomatoes with this. And quite honestly, that's it. I mean, there's nothing to this dish. Again, it is a perfect springtime, summertime dish. Don't be afraid to experiment. If you like salmon, try something new. Can't hurt you. So, honestly, I'm going to use my hands. They're clean. I'm just going to take each tomato and I'm going to fill it with the salmon. Get it all the way in there. Don't be afraid. Just food. And it looks like I'm probably going to have a little more than what's going to fit in these tomatoes, but that's okay. Put it in the fridge, use it for another time. Or honestly, a little baking dish and cook it up with them. Okay, so this actually might just be perfect. Let's put a couple of pieces in here to use up the rest. And now a little bit of olive oil over the top. And then I just cover them. And this is what we look like. We're going to pop that into an oven, 375 degrees for about 30-35 minutes until this fish is cooked. Tomatoes will be nice and tender. And I'll bring you back as soon as we get to that point. Thanks. All right, so welcome back. And here we have, fresh out of the oven, salmon stuffed tomato. The little top, you can take it off. We'll garnish with some fresh basil. Again, one of our favorite springtime, summertime dishes. See about cutting into this. Oh, it is beautiful. Let's give a little taste here. That is delicious. So, definitely worth trying. Again, don't be afraid. Get in the kitchen, cook. There are no mistakes. Yep. Have fun. And thanks for stopping by. And look forward to seeing you guys next week with another video. So, have a great week and thanks for stopping by.